Okay.
Give him a thumbs. All right. We're all good, it looks like.
All right.
So, looks like Wumbo and Promo putting on the headphones, getting in the zone. Love to see it. And here we go. Match is underway. Excited to see what kind of openers they go for, because again, when we were talking about a lot of players not really going for openers and connected just because of that early garbage, but I'm interested to see what they go for here. Looks like Promo goes for a nice T-spin, Promo going for the T-spin, Wumbo going for 6-3 stack there. And a bit of a tight misdrop from Wumbo there. That's going to be a little tricky to overcome.
Manageable with like a roof burn like that, but it's still going to really slow him down, which is dangerous against someone like Promo.
Promo's got a couple holes in the stack, but cleans it right up and has almost a full zone meter. Wumbo gonna combo his way through a down stack there, gonna get 26 out of it, but Promo's got a whole lot of stack to go through and a whole lot of zone to go through it with. And
wait a minute, did I just miss a fin? I think we might have missed a fin.
On whose side, Wumbo's or? I don't think Promo did one.
Oh,
but Promo was
thinking about fin to win.
But again, Promo with a 49 line Perfectress, really trying to put on that pressure, force Wumbo to work with what he has when he has. Because again, one of the things that Promo's been able to do is try and outpace the 4-wide. So by putting enough pressure on Wumbo, it kind of locks off that option. So anything that he can get to get momentum in is going to be huge for Promo in this set.
Definitely.
And a little bit of a misdrop there. And a lot of misdrops there, unfortunately, from Promo. So this is going to put a bit of momentum back into Wumbo's favor here. Wumbo's going for just trying to get as many T-spins out of this as he can. Doesn't care about the top of the stack, but it's going to send quite a bit of garbage there. And while Promo's trying to do cleanup, Wumbo's going to be able to help fix a couple holes in his stack there. Looks like phase 3 is going to be coming on soon.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. Yep.
A few points away.
So both players very, very low. Unfortunately, a little misdrop there from Promo, but no problem to fix it. And again, both players just trying to mitigate what they can, just trying to keep the garbage low because they know the more garbage they get, the harder it's going to be to stay alive. And I don't know if that was an early zone top up from Promo just to get that zone attack off, or if he had a short zone there. But it forced Wumbo to pop, and Wumbo's not able to neutralize. Has to take a little bit of garbage there, but now it looks like both players about halfway up their boards.
We're going to start to see a little bit of a more defensive style, trying not to get too greedy, but still sending attack, try to push the other.
And Promo with a bad T-piece misdrop. Be able to almost clean it out, but that's going to be a little bit rough. And thankfully manages to do so, and he's also got the zone advantage as well.
But that
wanted to set up that T-spin, but unfortunately the greed is going to kill there. And yeah, Wumbo just with the overall APM advantage there. So got an O and I believe L start here.
We are sprinting on Wumbo's side.
Yeah, this is a dead-on sprint, trying to get as high on the board as possible to get as much to work with, it looks like. And a bit of a tight eye placement. That's going to set up an eye dependency on his side, so he's going to have to cut it off. But that's going to be something you have to clean up. And in the meantime, Promo sending a very quick 23 lines in zone. But Wumbo's got enough zone meter to fight back on it. Looks like he's going to get a Tetris and a single.
Very efficient zone.
And almost, after that cleanup, almost every line there was either a Tetris or a T-spin. And Promo with a little bit of a weird misdrop there to create an overhang. He's going to have to zone to help fix that.
Luckily has a lot of zone to work with.
Yep, and 16 lines here. Let's see how Promo tries to... he's trying to lay it, but he's able to still grind out 19 with that.
Very well done.
And looks like Wumbo's trying to see what more T-spins he can grab out of this. A little bit of a bad misdrop there, but he's able to clean out, get another T-spin in the zone there. And it looks like somehow Promo has been on fire with his efficiency and is able to completely neutralize while keeping zone. So Promo definitely has a lot of momentum right now. And it looks like he's going to try and zone, try and see what he can do to force Wumbo to pop an early zone here. And
this is actually the
another
potential to go straight to phase 3.
And
there
19, it is. Yeah. That's going to do it. And, oh, Wumbo cut off his side there, so he's in a bit of a sticky situation now. You know, both players at a decent height on the board, but Wumbo's got a lot of garbage to deal with, and Promo's just got nothing but clean Tetraminos waiting for him at the bottom.
Oh, wait for a few dependencies. Oh, that misdrop from Wumbo.
Bad eyepiece misdrop. That's going to force Wumbo to pop, but...
wonder what he can do about that.
He's able to hold off for zone, but not past it, and Promo's going to even it up with 1-1 there. And both players really reaching out there on that APM. 100 from Promo, 93 from Wumbo.
Those are the numbers you're going to see tonight. You're going to see that all the time.
And it looks like both players going for TKI opener here.
Oh my gosh. Oh!
The double perfect clear. Both of them saw the perfect RNG there from that bag.
And there's another perfect clear from Promo.
Yeah, Wumbo decided to build up a little bit, so fortunately he's not going to be able to get that piece, that perfect clear bonus, but is able to have a relatively nice stack. Again, Wumbo getting pushed up a little bit. 2 Tetrises into zone. Oh no, and 2 misdrops, one after the other. And that's going to be tight for him to fight off.
Promo with a fractal though, lots of T-spins. That was like 4 T-spins in a Tetris. 5! That's been pure back-to-back up until the 14 lines.
And he's about to get 18 lines, 54 line Perfectress.
That was a massive Perfectress.
And again, Wumbo's going to have to find some way to counter this. Otherwise, yeah, he's only gotten a 13 line there, Octorus. So Wumbo's going to have to try and pop 2 zones to help carry this through. But even so, it took 2 zones, but he's still taking damage.
Promo was already almost at his next zone. But couldn't get the eye spin. Interesting. That should have been...
Wumbo now all the way back down, feeling a little bit more comfortable here. Meanwhile, Promo unfortunately taking a little bit of a down stacking path here, but it's going to have to sacrifice a bit on the height of his stack here. He's going to have to zone now.
Got a lot of time to work with. Out of respect for Wumbo, is going to go very fast through it.
I think Promo was trying to put a J piece all the way over to the right, but it was going to be over line 20, so that would have ended his zone early. Wumbo almost going to get 20 there, but unfortunately does not. And again, just the relentless T-spin gauntlet from Promo and Wumbo matching pace the entire time. Which I guess has been also something to note, is that Wumbo hasn't really gone for any 4-wides or anything during the set. So
I think he's going for raw back-to-back.
Which, you know, is very, very beneficial, and especially in zone battle too. Although I do appreciate, you know, the T-spin, you know, ingenuity a little bit more than Tetris. One good thing about going for Tetrises over T-spins in this game is that the zone meter builds up based on how many lines you've cleared, not, you know, how many lines you've sent. Yeah.
Doesn't matter what you
Tetrises actually helps you fill zone faster because you're clearing more lines at once. So even if you were to get, you know, like, if you could get 3 T-spins in, but you can opt for 3 Tetrises, you'll get almost half your zone, I think, from going for the Tetrises over the T-spins.
Sure.
Which again, it's sacrificing the efficiency in the main portion to, you know, get a bit of a bigger zone, but you can turn that zone to so much more efficiency later on. Oh, and it looks like Wumbo's unfortunately going to have to top out there.
Promo taking advantage at the end.
Yeah, almost 2 PPS from Promo there, just commanding the board there. And here we go, the L and J start. Looks like both players, I guess Wumbo gonna cash out a little bit early there, send some garbage. Promo building a little bit higher there. And again, both players, you know, just playing it relatively safe. Going to take a little bit of garbage. Promo decided to pop early, but unfortunately a misdrop might make it a little bit rough for him. But that was a very quick 31 line dodecatris.
It was like a mini 4 wide from Wumbo. Able to capitalize on the clean garbage.
Oh, and a fortunate misdrop. That's going to end zone early, and that's gonna force him out.
Early top out.
106 APM from Promo, 353 zone attack, and almost 140 on his per minute. Promo is just flying through this game, and is again up 3-1. So if Promo takes this, he sends Wumbo to losers.
A little turnaround from WPL Tetris. Promo on the front seat.
Absolutely. So now Promo's got all the momentum here, while Wumbo's got to try and catch up now. Looks like Promo going with a little bit of an overhang there to help get that T-spin ready the way he wants it. And a couple of unfortunate misdrops from Wumbo. So Promo sees that and is now going to pop zone, trying to send what he can. Because the longer he waits to send his zone attack, the more Wumbo's got to actually clear it out. And unfortunately, not going to be able to get an ultimatris on Promo's side there.
There's one cell to the left.
Wumbo does have a combo well now, 3 wide here, debating about how to continue it. And is able to get through most of the way. We're going to have to see 19 and 53. That is a very strong combo zone there. But as you can see, Promo able to mitigate almost with no problem so far. And it looks like now Promo's going to pop zone. Let's see what he does with it. It's a couple of T-spins, but not really the pieces he's looking for. Has to sacrifice a little bit of his cleanliness just to get some Tetrises there. And looks like Wumbo ate a little bit of the garbage there, but now he's got a bit of momentum. He's going to send what he can. And this is going to be, again, another big zone.
34 going back.
And Promo's able to downstack counter it without having to use zone, but it looks like he's going to pop anyways.
Still on phase 2, so garbage isn't going to be as bad.
Oh, I don't know how that zone pop was for Promo. I think he was trying to go for some very fast garbage, but it wasn't really able to pay off for him there. That was definitely a lot quicker though, and that will sends Wumbo right into the zone there, but also sends the game into phase 3.
Looks like actually Wumbo took the advantage out of that.
Wumbo definitely got the advantage. Promo unfortunately had to settle for 2 quick zones. Wumbo just taking the 1 long zone, gets that added boost in damage, and is able to help keep things good on his side. And again, going into phase 3, Promo just not having a lot to downstack and work with. Meanwhile, Wumbo still just, making casual little T-spins above his garbage and able to maintain good efficiency. Promo just having to grind out a couple T-spins at the top there. He does have quarter zone, but he's going to have to spend it. And Wumbo's also
zoning at the same time. And it's going to end very quickly since he's so high up.
25 on that attack, but oh my goodness, and it looks like that was almost like a 6 combo from Promo.
Clutches out another zone, and no more garbage.
Still high up though. He's got to find a way to get down, and there's getting a little bit with the combo, but it's still just so hard because even though he goes into zone, Wumbo's still able to send whatever garbage he wants, and Wumbo with a 14 line clear in the zone.
That's gonna be tough to get out of. That's just those bigger chunks.
Yeah, Promo now at the top of his board, but he does have garbage to downstack from. He's got the right pieces there. Very, very fortunate. Even Wumbo now a little bit high on his stack, but very little garbage to kind of get in the way of his efficiency. Meanwhile, Promo just hanging on to dear life with what he's got right now on the board.
That's going to be a half zone from Wumbo. And it looks like Promo's actually hanging on fairly well.
I think Promo went for a quarter zone there, able to get 2 T-spins out of it. And both players over 100K at this point. Promo trying to think of... Oh, trying to hang that in there.
Dead even game, actually. Except when
I don't
know
if that was a best placement on there. Might have been a misdrop. And unfortunately, that's going to be it for Promo. Again, Wumbo just very clean, keeping the back-to-back and things as much as possible to keep the pressure on. Forcing Promo to use a lot of quarter zones that game. It's just, not what he had in mind. And it looks like a little bit of an early misdrop from Promo. But aside from some early garbage, probably not going to be that big of a deal here. Obviously, in Puyo Puyo Tetris might be a little bit harsher, but with the clean garbage and the added mechanics of zone, should be no problem. As Promo goes into a blindingly fast 19 there.
Maybe he had the
Wumbo also getting 19 there. With a little bit more damage, so Wumbo's going to win that interaction. And another tight misdrop from Promo there.
Wumbo's looking a little messy as well. Gets a few good pieces to get out of it. But,
and another misdrop. That's
Promo's going to capitalize.
Yeah, but Promo's also got to deal with his own misdrops. Not as much as he wanted to, unfortunately.
Wumbo has a triple-double setup. Able to mitigate that loss from zone.
They definitely needed it. Going to do a little bit of a Z-spin there. And again, both players almost at identical scores. You can just see they're really pushing each other to keep going for all of these T-spins. And unfortunately, that's going to be a little bit of a misdrop there from Promo. Wumbo barely going to sneak out with an 18 there. It looks like... and that's a rough misdrop for Promo. That Z-piece on the eye might call curtains, and that's going to be it.
That'll be it. And look at that. We're back to a decider.
Back to a decider right here. Game 7 and a first to 4. And again, something just, incredible to witness is, even in the late stages of this game, regardless of when it happens, certain misdrops, you can kind of get around a little bit, especially at the beginning. But, if you don't have zone and, you're kind of up the creek without a paddle, there's really nothing you can do. One misdrop. These players are so good at capitalizing on any faults in the other player and just taking the tug-of-war rope, and they just keep on tugging. Looks like Wumbo's going to go for a combo well here.
Misdrop on the eyepiece from Promo's side. But not taking too much damage.
Players mitigating pretty well. Matching pace, which is always good.
Very similar scores.
And
seem to be almost tied for a while.
And just so many T-spins. Yeah, yet another. Just making sure, pushing each other to be as efficient as can be. And that's going to be a little bit rough there for Wumbo. Bit of a rough thing on the eyepiece there. But
we got some clean donations from Promo. Very creative T-spins.
That's true, but it did push him up a little high. He's not going to be able to reach down to his garbage there, so he's going to have to settle for 14 on that zone. Meanwhile, Wumbo's got clean axis and is able to get another T-spin there. Getting 18, almost getting 20 there. 59 from Wumbo.
And we just hit phase 3, so that chunk of garbage is going to be brutal.
Promo has got to counter this now, but he doesn't have enough zone to do it. Not able to get the T-spin there.
And Wumbo's
going to try and capitalize, but Wumbo also doesn't really have a lot of zone to capitalize with. He's going to try and keep fighting back with those quarter zones, but it looks like Wumbo's incredible speed and efficiency are going to actually take it there. So like Wumbo with the almost reverse sweep there, 104 APM from Wumbo. Going to take winners finals in a clutch game 7 there. Very impressive stuff.
That was a very intense match. It was very back and forth. I had no idea who was going to win at the end there.